This is what my Evo used to sound like. And this is what it sounds like now. And the best part, it was super easy. If you love turbo cars, then you definitely love blow-off valves. Blow-off valves go off on a turbocharged car when you let off the throttle. And it makes that awesome whoosh sound. This is my Mitsubishi Evolution 8 making 500 horsepower, and it's got a massive 50mm blow-off valve. When this thing goes off, it's so loud, sounds so awesome, but there's one sound that a turbocharged car can make that's even cooler than a blow-off valve, and that's called turbo flutter. Now, turbo flutter is kind of a controversial subject. Lots of hate about it, and a lot of people say don't do it. We're going to get a little more into that later. Let me quickly explain how the blow-off valves work. So you're rolling into the throttle, you're under boost, you let off the pedal. What's going on? Turbo has spooled up pressure into its intercooler piping, into the intercooler. Tons of square inches of volume of pressure. As soon as you let off the throttle body closes and says, nope, no more boost. Instantly, your engine sucks all the air out of the intake manifold, creating a vacuum. That hose on top of the blow-off valve is there for a reason. When you let off the throttle, there's a vacuum. It sucks on top of the blow-off valve. Pressure from inside the pipe pushes the blow-off valve open, letting all the air out. Well, how do we make turbo flutter? Well, that's pretty simple. All you gotta do is stop that blow-off valve from opening. And it's as simple as this. Before throttle body or after throttle body. Right now we're after throttle body. All you gotta do is move it to before throttle body. We got boost pressure under the blow valve, over the blow valve. It's neutralized, it can't open. That's where the controversial subject comes in. All that boost pressure has to go somewhere, and it goes back where it came from. Turbo blades are spinning one way, sucking in air. When you have no blow valve, you let off the throttle, that same air goes back out the turbo, pushing against those blades. The blades are moving one direction, you're asking the blades to go back the other way. That flutter sound is your turbine blades going crazy. When you do that, you are putting extra stress on the bearings of the turbocharger. Probably not a good idea, but the sound is unmatched. It sounds so much better than a blow valve. It sounds awesome. Let's do this mod real quick. All we're gonna do is pop this off right here. Done. The first thing we're going to do is plug up this vacuum line on the intake manifold. The line is plugged. Where do we get the boost pressure from? And we got a boost line right here. All I got to do is splice off of that, connect it up here. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is disconnect this boost line. Boom. Put this T connector on it. Plug it back in right here, and then this line goes to the top of the blow valve, and boom. Now we're connected. Now we have boost pressure going to the top of the blow valve. This line, I think I'm just going to zip tie it right here. This is purely based for sound. That's why I'm doing this. So when I'm actually going to be beating on the car and driving it hard, I'm definitely going to put it back to how it was. You definitely want a functioning blow valve. It doesn't change the fact that turbo flutter sounds way better. Let's go take it out for a spin, see how this thing sounds.